Late again, Miss Jones? It's becoming quite a trend with you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. He got up on the wrong side of the bed today.
Okay, guys, let's chat about the assignment. Who wants to talk about the 5 profiles and their relevance to the central ethical dilemma?
There were 5?
Patrick, you seem to want to start the discussion. How about the 5 profiles and their relevance to the ethical dilemma?
Well, the first one was
Okay, guys. James M. Who can tell me the issues faced by his healthcare providers in relation to the ethical dilemma? Ms. Jones. You obviously had some extra time to prepare this morning. What can you add to the conversation?
The patient had a long family history of sociopathic behavior.
Ah, yes. Pop culture's favorite villain, the sociopath.
Okay, they are, by nature, disturbed people. Many walk among us leading what appear to be normal lives, although the effect of their behavior can certainly be malicious.
Ms. Jones. Plagiarism is a serious ethical offense. I can't have you sharing your assignments with other students. This is an ethics class. Lisa, your assignment.
Sorry, Dr. Harris, I didn't have a chance to finish it.
So not only are you late, but you're unprepared as well. I need you to get your head back in your studies, Miss Jones, or you're not going to pass this course.
Okay. He always singles you out. Patrick didn't do his assignment either. No, you guys, I slack off in his class. I think he's just trying to make me work harder.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's call it a day. Miss Jones. My office, please.
Okay. Dr. Harris, you said you wanted to see me?
Yes, Lisa. I missed you last night.
Am I gonna see you tonight?
Yeah. There's a faculty thing until 6, but after, definitely.
Alright, well, I guess I'll use that time to, do your assignment.
If she only knew.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll stop keeping you after class.
Okay. Thanks, Dr. Harris. So what? What happened? Nothing. It's kind of weird that he always wants to talk to you in private. It's not that weird. It's so not appropriate. I think he's just trying to make me better, and I've been slacking off in his class. Trying to make me psycho. Stop grabbing my ass.
Oh, come on, Tiff. You love the attention. Hey, Harris gives out way too much homework.
Not if you understand it.
How?
No teacher should ever single a student out. I don't know. I mean, I do kind of slack off in his class. And he's a really good guy.
Well, you're coming to Beer Bash tonight, right?
No.
This is not the Lisa we know and love.
Well, I guess it's time to grow up. I'm gonna start now. Later. No, I know. I'll stop by next week and look. Yeah, I know it's been a long time, but I had a paper due, and so... Okay, I love you too. Bye. Do you have to do that when I'm on the phone with my mom?
I'm sorry. When they see you, they want to touch you.
Can't wait till we can just walk hand in hand together.
Me too. But, I mean, we do need to be smart. I'll be the perfect gentleman. How is it?
I can't see anything.
A late night tryst with a student? How ethical, Professor Harris. Looks like the professor had a late night.
Yeah, he sure is a busy little professor, isn't he?
What are you guys talking about? Oh, okay.
You'll see. Good morning, students. Could I have your attention, please? Professor Harris's class is cancelled today.
I hope the professor did.
Be seated, Professor. Now, I need the two of you to be completely honest with me. Care to explain?
Dr. Harris was giving me career advice. He's only a mentor. I know. This is me. I was being a little too friendly, and this was all on me.
It was one mistake.
I've spoken to the board, and nothing will leave this room as long as you voluntarily tender your resignation. Lisa, you can remain in school until graduation.
But he didn't do anything wrong. You can't just fire him.
Lisa, it's over. This is the only way.
In that case, the school will provide you with a strong reference and full severance.
Thank you, Dean.
I quit too.
Lisa.
I don't want to stay at this school.
Lisa, if you choose to quit, you will not be refunded for the balance of your semester. You're 2 semesters shy of your degree.
I don't care.
Lisa.
I don't.
Don't throw it all away. Do the smart thing. Be reasonable.
Where he goes, I go.
You have to graduate.
I will, but I don't have to do it here.
Well, is it settled then?
Yes. It was Tiffany.
Of course it was Tiffany.
Michael, I'm so sorry.
It's gonna be okay. We're gonna be fine.
We?
Yeah. Why don't we start our life together? Now.
Like, together?
Together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She must have really liked him to just drop out of school like this.
You happy now?
Why did she lie to us?
I don't know, Tiff. Maybe she's just too freaked out to tell anybody. Anyway. It's just you and me now.
Lisa, how can you do this to me? Do this to you? Mom, we're in love. You're too young to even understand love.
No, I'm not. I love him.
And what do I tell everyone? My daughter, who is going to be a doctor, is shacked up with her professor.
Why can't you understand this?
Oh, I understand, all right. When you're finished having your midlife crisis, I'll be waiting to pick up the pieces of my daughter.
Mom, stop. Why are you doing this? You don't want to leave it this way.
Just know you can always come back. But not him. He will never be welcome.
Mom.
I know you'll be back. It's not gonna last.
Today being the day you become Mrs. Michael Harris.
I'm okay with that.
Your eyes are closed, right? Down the door. Alright, follow me.
This is completely necessary.
Absolutely necessary. You must trust me. Watch your step. There you go. Watch your step.
I feel cobblestones.
There are cobblestones. You bet there are. Hold on. Keep your eyes closed.
It's a long walk.
I know. You have to do it every day, too. Alright. This looks cool. Are you ready? Open your eyes.
Oh my gosh. The best part.
It's ours if we pay the rent. Do you love it?
Yes, I love it. And I love you.
I love you too. Go inside.
Stop it. You're a great professor. That's why they hired you.
I got lucky they hired me mid-semester.
Yeah. I wonder what naughty thing the guy before you did.
Ew.
Yeah, I think I can. Well, while you are passing on your vast knowledge, I'm gonna get this place all set up.
I'm glad you thought about that. I think you need time to relax and set up our home.
Yeah. We'll just
start school next semester. It's gonna be perfect.
Let me get these boxes upstairs. And when I'm done, I'll spoil my wife.
Well, what do you have in mind?
You'll see.
How's it going, new neighbor? My name is Beverly.
Hi, I'm Lisa.
It's so nice to meet you. I was wondering who was going to move in.
Oh, really?
The people who lived here before were horrible. They just partied all night and trashed the property.
No, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Where are you from?
We're from Seattle. My husband just started working at the university.
Oh, that must be the new ethics professor. I have heard very good things.
That's my Michael.
My husband, Simon, he teaches auto mechanics. He's a genius with tools.
That's even better.
Hey, are you going to come to the faculty barbecue on Sunday? I'm hosting.
I don't think we knew about it.
Oh, well, you've got to come. Everyone will be there. Good and bad.
Okay, so it's this Sunday.
Yes, at 5. And it goes till I literally pass out.
That sounds like a really good party. Oh, you scared me.
Who's that?
It's Beverly. It's our new neighbor. Oh, she told me about a faculty barbecue on Sunday.
Faculty barbecue?
Yeah.
It sounds miserable.
Her husband teaches auto mechanics. I think we should go.
Why?
So that we can make friends?
I have a lecture on Sunday. I won't be done till 7-ish.
Okay, well, you can meet me after.
Okay.
Yay! Okay. Thank you. You're gonna have fun.
You know how much I love you? I'll have to show you. If the toast is burnt.
Sorry. Hey. You okay?
Yeah, this is new school, new faculty, new students. I always get agitated.
Really? Gosh. You just always seem so relaxed in class.
I guess I've just been the new instructor so many times. I hide it well. But I always have butterflies. I gotta go.
Wait, babe, don't you want to eat something?
I'll get something there.
Okay. Hang on. You're gonna be great.
I'll call you later.
I'll be here. Hi.
I'm so glad you came.
Beverly, this looks great. Thank you for inviting us.
Well, it's my pleasure. Where's your other half?
Oh, he's coming later.
Okay, well, I'll introduce you to some people in the meantime.
Okay.
This is Sandra.
Hi. Wendy. Oh, no, I'm Lisa. Lisa Harris.
Michael's wife.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just You look so much like Wendy.
Oh, well, my husband just started at the university.
Yes, I know Michael. Quite a catch.
Oh,
It was just tragic what happened in Portland. I'm sorry. I don't want to create any problems.
wait, hang on. Wait, what happened in Portland? Who's Wendy?
Look, I don't want to bring back bad memories. Okay? Talk to your husband.
Hey,
Hi.
took you so long.
I'm sorry, baby. The lecture ran long.
There's someone here that knows you. They thought it was someone called Wendy.
Who?
Sandra, I guess you worked with her in Portland. I didn't even know you worked in Portland.
I've worked in a lot of places, babe.
Well, she's right over there.
It's been a really long day. Maybe we should just go home.
No, you just got here. What are you talking about? Who's Wendy? Why
Dr.
can't...
Harris, it's so nice to get to know you guys.
Oh, this is Beverly. She lives in the guest house.
Hey, Beverly. Could you give us a minute? I need a sec to talk to my wife.
Sure. Michael, what happened in Portland?
This isn't the time or the place for this conversation.
Really? Because your friend just called me Wendy. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that information.
It's just a really tough subject for me.
What subject? I don't understand. Who is Wendy? Why can't you tell me who Wendy is?
We're going home now.
Hey, you lovebirds. Now food's almost ready.
Beverly, it's been a long first day for me, and I think my wife's coming down with something. So we're gonna go home.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't feel well, so I think we're gonna call it a night.
okay, well, take care. And I'm sure it's just all the adjusting to big changes.
I'll see you home.
Oh, yeah, fights happen. Well, I'll check on you in the morning.
Okay, I'll see ya. What was that?
What did Sandra tell you?
She didn't tell me anything. She just told me I needed to talk to my husband. That was all.
Lisa, I'm sorry. I didn't want to hurt you. I was going to tell you when the time was right. I would never jeopardize what we have.
Just tell me the truth.
Is it true? Lisa, the truth is that we were gonna get married. But the days before the wedding, she killed herself. The pain was too much. And I had to leave town and that part of my life behind me.
That's horrible. You were engaged before? How is this the first time that I'm hearing any of this?
She was one of my students. It was different. It wasn't like you and I. We dated after she graduated.
In my heart, I always knew that you loved me. Even know anymore.
Lisa, I know. It's tough. Having left everything behind, your studies, your friends, your mom. But that was the past. Let's concentrate on the future.
No more secrets. Promise me, no more secrets.
I promise. No more. I promise. Every day that I wake up beside you, I thank the universe for bringing you into my life. My little Lisa. Let's put last night behind us and enjoy some breakfast. Oh, and don't worry, babe. I already took out the garbage. Lisa, I should have told you about Wendy. I know. I love you. I held back. I didn't want to hurt you.
I know.
No more surprises.
Yeah. The one in the closet?
Those are actually keepsake from when I was dating Wendy.
Can I see any of them?
Yeah. In time.
Yeah, I get it.
I got you a gift.
Really?
Yeah.
Dr. Harris? What's the occasion for this?
I can't buy my beautiful new wife a gift every once in a while.
Yes. Can I open it?
Please.
I don't know where I'm gonna wear it, but you didn't have to do this.
I'm gonna spoil you every day. I hope you wear it all the time. It's gonna look great on you.
I've got bad news.
Hey, what's wrong? Come out with it.
I've got something on Dr. Michael Harris.
Okay. Not this again. Tiff, I told you before to leave it alone. Lisa will come around.
It's serious. It's time we called our best friend and told her who her husband really is.
Morning.
How are you feeling?
Much better, thank you.
Good. I know it's not really any of my business, but this fell out of the trash after the garbage man came this morning.
Oh,
I didn't think you wanted his medication lying all over the lawn. People gossip a lot around here.
right, no, thank you.
How are you guys doing? I'm sorry you had to leave early last night.
We're fine. It was just a misunderstanding. We haven't been married for very long, and I'm discovering some things about my husband I didn't know.
Well, all men have secrets. Trust me, I could tell you a few stories.
Well, I'm starting to learn some of Michael's.
Oh, Michael's older than you, so he's bound to have more history. Just give him some space.
Yeah.
And if you love each other, you can get through anything. I'm speaking from experience.
No, you're right. I really appreciate it. Hello?
You left so suddenly. I wanted to let you know. I'm sorry. Really, really sorry.
You're sorry. Tiffany, Michael lost his job. We had to leave because of you.
I know. But you lied to me too.
Okay, whatever. Are you serious right now?
Lisa, there's some things about Michael that you don't know that you really need to know.
Oh my god, Tiffany, have you not done enough?
As your best friend, I need to warn you.
You've been married before. Yeah, I know. I know about Wendy, because we talk. Okay, you know what? I have to go. Thanks.
It's adorable. Sorry I was late. Office hours went long, and then with the new job, and just trying to be devoted.
Yeah, but you could have called.
I know. Sorry. I said I planted some flowers.
Yeah, I did.
Dinner looks amazing. What? Babe, this isn't about me being late.
No.
Come on. Out with it.
Tiffany called me today.
I thought you weren't talking to her anymore.
Well, I wasn't.
You know, if people catch wind of our past up here, babe, it could ruin everything. We need to leave that part of our lives behind us. It's in the past.
You can't tell me who I can and can't talk to.
I said I don't want you talking to her. All right? Ever.
This is ridiculous. I don't know what you think that Tiffany could possibly do to us. What? find us.
She's not your friend. She never was.
Michael? Seriously? You are never here. You are never here. I am always alone. I miss my friends. I miss school. I miss work. I need to do something.
Is our new home not good enough for you?
It's not about that. I need to interact with people. How do you not understand this? God.
Okay. Why don't you go into town tomorrow? Meet some people. Why don't you get yourself a little part-time job?
Are you okay with that?
Yeah. I want you home by the time I get home. On time.
I can do that.
Okay. So, I've covered being late, and I've covered getting you out of the house. I'm sorry about your phone. What else is on your mind?
Nothing. I just want you home. More.
Okay. I can do that.
Hi. I feel really out of it.
Yeah. I think we had a bit too much to drink last night. Baby, you look so good when you wear your hair up. Maybe you could do that more often.
Since when don't you like how I wear my hair?
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I'm just saying that you're not a student anymore. You're my wife. Maybe you can put a little more effort in.
Okay, we talked about this. I'm going back to school next semester.
Lisa, one day at a time. We've made a lot of changes in the last few months.
What can I get for you?
How about a coffee and a job?
We can use an extra set of hands.
Oh my god, that's so great. Okay, I'm a really good worker.
Then let's get started. There's an apron in the back.
Oh, today. Okay.
I'm Angela.
Lisa.
This is a beautiful place. How long have you been here?
Just a couple weeks.
Hi.
Hi, Mrs. Harris. I'm Detective James with the Seattle Police Department.
What's going on?
It's Tiffany.
What?
She's missing.
What do you mean she's missing?
No one's had any contact with Tiffany for the last 3 days.
No, I just talked to her. That doesn't make any sense.
And you were friends? I understand you live next door to her, or?
Yeah, we were roommates first year. That's how we met.
And you just spoke to her. When was that?
I don't know, a few days ago?
What'd you talk about?
We just caught up.
seem okay? Anything out of the ordinary?
No.
And Dr. Harris, she was a student of yours, is that correct?
Yes, she was in my ethics class. Good student. I just didn't know her very well.
It's a nice college. How come you left?
Lisa and I are newlyweds. Just wanted to kind of start a new life together. In love with Tiffany, and before that he was in love with Lisa.
That's not true.
Did you find Patrick's behavior unusual, or?
No. No. He would... Yeah, he followed Tiffany, and he had a little crush on me. But he was our friend. He would never hurt anybody.
It makes sense. He basically stalked them. He came to me and begged me to let him in my class. Probably because they were already in it.
Those are very strong accusations, Dr. Harris. Did you find Patrick's behavior untoward?
He was our friend. He would never hurt anybody.
I understand these are hard questions to answer, but I have to. I'm just trying to ascertain anything that might help me find your friend.
Okay, but you don't know Patrick like I do.
Maybe she's just trying to get to the bottom of this.
I understand that, but Tiffany missing has nothing to do with Patrick, and that just seems like a waste of time.
I can see you're upset. If you think of anything, no matter how trivial or seemingly inconsequential, please give me a call and let me know. And if she contacts you, right, please reach out. Thank you for your time.
Lisa, I'm sure Tiffany's fine.
No, I just know it. I feel it. She wouldn't just disappear. I think we need to go back. We need to help with the search.
Lisa, we can't go back to that campus. And you can't go by yourself. It'll raise too many questions. The detective will figure it out.
Why was she here? I mean, do you think she knows that Tiffany's the one that got us kicked out?
She either knows or she's gonna find out. She was just asking questions, babe. It's part of her job.
I'm not so sure. I need to call Patrick.
Babe! You can't call Patrick. What if he's involved?
He's not involved. Why do you keep saying that? And why did you tell her that he used to stalk Tiffany and I? That's not even true.
Patrick and Tiffany got us expelled. And how many times have you told me stories of Patrick flirting with you? It's not normal.
That has nothing to do with this. He wouldn't hurt her. We have to go back.
No! Babe, I need to keep you safe. This is our new home.
Are you okay? Yeah. Can I ask you a question? Do you think it's really weird if your husband dated someone that looks exactly like you?
No. My husband had a thing for redheads. He wasn't so lucky.
Yeah.
Look, it's slow here. Take the rest of the day off.
No. I'm good. I appreciate that, though. But working is the best therapy for me right now.
Okay. Don't overthink it.
Harris?
Hi.
Hi. I have a few more questions. Do you mind if I come in?
Sure, I'm getting ready to leave for work, though.
It won't take long, I promise.
Okay, my husband and I told you everything we do.
Just a couple things I wanted to clear up. Have you spoken to your friend Patrick lately?
We haven't talked since I left. This whole Patrick thing is ridiculous. You don't know he loved her.
Well, statistically, people hurt the ones they love the most. No one mentioned the other day that you, Patrick, and Tiffany were all students of your husband's. got together while he was your teacher, right? Over some late-night tutorial sessions?
Well, I wouldn't say it was exactly like that.
Sure.
I don't really think that's any of your business.
You know you weren't the only one, right? That he had dated other students at other colleges?
I know about Wendy, yes.
Tragic, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Hey, has he ever shown you a picture of her?
No.
Kind of like looking in a mirror, isn't it?
Well, you know, they say everyone has a type.
What type is that? The dead ex-wife type?
I don't know what you're insinuating, Detective.
I'm not insinuating anything. I'm just remarking on the fact that your husband likes to date his students and then marry them, and that one of those students died in a very suspicious manner. You know, and now someone very close to you has gone missing. I'm doing my job. I were you, I would watch my back.
I'm sorry. I know I'm late.
That detective came to see me today.
What you want?
She wanted to ask about you and I.
It's probably just part of the investigation, but right now, telling her to stop harassing you, and then I'm calling my lawyer. Detective James, this is Dr. Michael Harris. I want you to stop harassing my wife. And if you have any other questions, you can call my lawyer. That should end that.
Michael, calm down. We don't need a lawyer. Why are you reacting like this?
Why can't they just leave us alone? Let us live our lives? Please. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I love you. I'm just trying to protect you.
I know. I love you too.
We belong together. Forever.
Has he ever done anything like this before?
Well, there's been a lot. I just don't know. That's her.
Oh my God, she looks a lot like you.
Yep, you're not the first one to say that.
Yeah, but men also have a type.
Yeah. Can you give me a ride?
Sure. Where?
Portland.
found some of her belongings at the bottom of the lake. Her purse, her ID. And then there was a suicide note left at the house. Addressed to her husband. The family said she wasn't happy. Hadn't been for a long time. Are you a relative?
Yeah, I guess you could say we're indirectly related.
Look, I wish there was more information I could give you, but this is a pretty cut-and-dry case.
Right. So,
It wouldn't have been the first time.
Feel better? At least you know now that he's telling the truth.
yeah, no, I guess.
What?
Well, I mean, they never found a body.
What does your heart say?
My heart? God, I don't even know what my heart says anymore. Be with you in a sec. We have to talk. I haven't got a lot of time, so I'm gonna make this quick. It's about your new husband. I know you think he loves you, but he'll do anything to own you. I don't understand. Everybody thinks you're dead. I'm only here because I don't want what happened to Rachel to happen to you too. I had to fake my own death. What? Yeah. Wait, who's Rachel? Oh, he didn't tell you? Rachel's his first wife. At least that's what we know of, anyway. Have you been feeling groggy lately? Just be careful what he puts in your drink.
Fell out of the trash after the garbage man came this morning.
This is not making any sense. Just be smart. I've given you all the information that I can, and it's up to you now to make your own decision. Wait! Why are you helping me? Because there's a special place in hell for a woman who doesn't help another woman. You've been warned. Michael?
Hey,
Hey.
I got your favorite, sushi and flowers.
Thanks. So I'm guessing your students kept you late again, huh?
No. Grading papers. It's better to do it there since you're such an easy distraction.
Right. Can we be honest with each other about something?
Sure.
I mean, we did say no more secrets, right?
Yeah, we did.
Were you married before Wendy?
Yeah, we did. We actually have been for days. We've talked about my past. We are never ending talking about my past. Question after question, I'm suffocating in all of your questions about my past.
It's one question.
Did the Portland police answer that one question?
You were following me?
This is all your fault! Where are you gonna go? She's probably passed out by now.
I don't know. Guess I'll go to a hotel.
You gonna pay for that with your tips from your part-time waitressing gig? Get ready for bed.
We'll see.
We have confirmed that the body discovered this morning was that of Tiffany Ellis, the missing Seattle woman. We're pursuing several lines of inquiry, and at this point we are asking for the public's cooperation in coming forward with any information they may have. Thank you.
Of course it was Patrick.
It wasn't Patrick. He would never do that.
So naive. You're judging characters miserable.
You're definitely not the man that I married.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means I know everything. Yeah, that's right. I know you drugged me. I know about Rachel. You killed her, didn't you? Did you kill Tiffany?
So I have my own little detective, huh? I was okay with you going to the Portland police. But who's been talking about Rachel? Question after question. Tell me your secrets. Tell me your truth. I give you everything! And you're still not happy. Nosy little bitches that can't trust and love me. All I do is love! I want you to behave. Or I'll put you in the lake with Rachel. Do you understand me?
Bad. It got really bad. I need to open this. I have to know what's inside.
Okay. Here. I can't get it open.
Okay, let me check.
What is it? What's inside?
I don't know, but I think it's important.
What?
Call the police.
Why?
Call the police, Beverly, now!
Okay.
Beverly!
Time to start acting like my wife.
No!
do is love you.
This isn't love. You don't know how to love. I don't understand. Why Tiffany?
Well, when we brought Patrick in for questioning, he made it clear that Tiffany was not going to stop digging. Michael knew. His own wife had to fake her death to escape him. Can't even imagine what we're going to find out now.
I'm just glad it's over.
You know what? You're surrounded by people that love and care about you, and including Patrick. We'd probably appreciate a call when you have a moment. It'll be okay. You're one of the lucky ones, Lisa.
Yeah, I know.
Make it count.
What made him do it? Love.